Happy Tuesday, my wonderful people. So, Scorpio, I have no idea what happened to your message on YouTube because I did it twice and I uploaded it and it kept getting stopped and it kept saying it was pending. In fact, it's still pending. So, I don't know if there's a particular message that I need to switch up or maybe I didn't hear something right. It did post to Facebook. So, I'm not sure what happened with YouTube, but I'm going to go ahead and redo it today so you guys will have your message because y'all have been in my inbox and it's like, well, what happened? What do you not like the Scorpios? And I'm like, no, I don't really know what. And I know I had problems with you guys last month, so I'm not really sure. But I'm gonna figure it out and we're gonna get it to move on. All right, Scorpios. So I will be going ahead and doing that over today. We're gonna get into the spiritual message right now, though. Let me see what else I need to talk about. Oh, we're gonna do the tarot mash up Friday, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that up later on today. It will be 6 readers, 10 minutes apiece. If you're interested or whatever, all you got to do is sign up and then just show up on my Facebook, Divinity Diva Tarot, on Friday night. Probably going to be about 6:30 Central Time. So I'm going to go ahead and probably set that up later on today, and you should be able to sign up for it tonight if you want to do it. If you want to do it, if you want to kind of put yourself out there, showcase your readings, advertise your business, your products, whatever you want to do, I'm 100% completely open to it. All right. Let me see. Is that it? Is that it? I think that's it, you guys. I think that is it. So let's get into the spiritual reading. Spiritual messages. You know how we do this. You're going to pick a card between 1 through 6. You're going to talk to your God, your goddess, your deities that you work with. Ask them what is the message for you. What do you need to hear? Now, if it doesn't fit, don't worry about it. We come back every week and we do it. For those that it does resonate with, it could be one card, it could be 3 cards, it could be the whole pull. So get in where you fit in with it, guys. It's a general read, okay? Let's see. Spiritual messages for my people. All right, let's see what we have. Oh, that was a whole thing. First thing came out was reconciliation. But we are in Mercury retrograde. So for some of you, definitely means that you're going to get some type of message from someone that you haven't heard from in a while. Could be an ex love or an ex friend or somebody who wants to come back into the picture. Let's see what flips. Ooh, all right. Card number 1. Let's see, spirit messages. Thank you for my people. Any guidance, any messages for the people? Guidance messages for my people. Thank you, Spirit. All righty. Card number 3. Where are you getting that hot mess from? Messages for the people. What's going on with card number 3, Spirit? Any guidance, any messages? What's going on with card number 3? I feel like card number 3, you got somebody that may be a temptation, even though it doesn't show. You may have somebody who comes in that kind of floats your boat a little bit. You may not be expecting it. Oh, hold up, let's see. Oh, yeah. I don't feel like you guys are. All right, Spirit. 2 more cards. Messages from my people. Oh, this one flipped. Let's see what we have. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's see. Card number 5, it looks like some spiritual gifts is coming in. Literally was a book that came out for card number 5, but we're not going to take all these cards. So let me put them there and get them together. All right. Card number 1. Card number 1, we have money coming in. This could be a new job opportunity. This could be another stimulus check, but I really feel for some of you, this could be some type of settlement. I'm getting like a bag, like getting the bag. Um, so I feel like for some of you, this is really a good sum of money that could be falling in your lap, or either you worked for it, or either there could be some legal case that is attached to this. So I will say unexpected. Now, for some of you, maybe you've been waiting a while for this to come in, and it's like, okay, when is it going to come? You know, waiting for the money. When is it going to finally get here? I do feel that there's something coming in financially that's going to be bigger than maybe what you thought. And it could be because you've waited so long. It's just like, I need the money right now. I need something to come in. So be prepared that you have something coming in financially that is going to help you out. For a lot of you, I will say that there may have been delays with some type of settlement paperwork, whether this was insurance. I feel like something with car accidents. So some of you may have been in some type of car accident and you're waiting for some settlement to come in. It shows that it's coming in. Maybe coming in sooner than what you thought. Some of you are like, oh, it's going to drag out until summer or early fall. But I feel like that you're going to get some type of message that this money is coming in quicker or sooner than what you think. Card number one. Card number two. Card number two, we have watch your mouth and speak up. So, card number two, some of you could be dealing with somebody who has a tricky mouth. You may be dealing with people that talk any way that they want to talk. When we look at the card, it's bees that are coming out of this mouth. So you could be dealing with somebody who's very snappy, somebody who is, not really censoring themselves when it comes to conversations with you. Now, the speak up card is saying that if you are dealing with someone who is like verbally abusive or someone that is talking to you crazy, like what the fuck, what the hell are you talking to me? I feel like some of you are going to be like, okay, look, I should say something, but maybe you don't know how to put your boundaries down with this person. Maybe you've tried. This could be even with your children. I feel like this is somebody that is really like their mouth is kind of leading off, and spirit is saying it's time to put your foot down. You're losing control of a situation. Card number two. So if you're dealing with anyone that is talking to you a little bit crazy, talking to you disrespectfully, talking to you out of pocket, which it's something that makes you feel uncomfortable, like, well, are you talking to me like that? Why are you talking to me? I get irritation. Card number two with this. Spirit is saying it's time for you to speak up. It's time for you to say something and put your foot down. For some of you, if you are dealing with children that are teenagers or young adults, it really, Spirit is saying you need to put your foot down because this person is becoming very comfortable with talking to you. Back in the days, you probably get a shoe thrown at you or something. Like, I still can't really say things to my mom that would be, of course, you don't want to disrespect in the first place. But for some of us, we grew up in a time where you would get slapped into next Tuesday if you said something wrong that they felt was, disrespectful. Some of you could be dealing with that energy of where you don't want to be like your parent or you don't want to discipline like your parent. And I'm not saying that you need to, slap your kid or whatever. But for some of you, if you're dealing with someone that is young or a young adult and they're pushing your boundaries, Spirit is saying that you really need to kind of put your foot down with them because it's going to get worse. There's this thing of this person knowing they need to speak up, but they're scared. They don't want to say something. Now, for some of you, this could even be in a relationship. You may have somebody who's verbally abusive and you don't want to say anything because you don't want the conflict. I get this big energy of, I don't want the conflict. Sometimes in life, we have to take a stand on something where it's like, you know what, I really don't feel comfortable with this, but I have to say something. I have to do something, or else it's going to continue. And some of you are in this energy where this person is kind of pushing, pushing, pushing. When you going to say something? You going to say something? You talking to me? You got to say something. Card number two. You have somebody testing your boundaries. And if you don't get a handle on it, it may overtake you. And that would be a whole completely different problem. All right. Card number three. Card number three, we got player non-committed and we got mental confusion. Now, we can read this two ways. We could read this that you're dealing with somebody who's a little mentally unstable. Some of you could be dating someone where it's like, okay, what the fuck are they doing? I don't even understand. They're here, they're there. You know, this is an energy of someone where I feel like they're trying to make you feel crazy. There could be this conversation of a significant other or a lover or somebody that you're with, and you're like, okay, look, I don't like the way you handled whatever you did. And the person is like, well, yeah, but that was your fault. But you did it. You made me do it. You pushed me to it. So I feel like someone is trying to throw you off when they're really off. So I pay attention to that, because here's the deal. We have people sometimes that are really good at deflecting and flipping things around, and I feel like that you have somebody that you could be dealing with, card number 3, like that, and they're trying to make it seem like you're crazy. That, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, or you played a part in this, or you are part of the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I will say, take the time, really look at the situation, because some of you could be dealing with somebody that, is a little touched or a little special, like we say in Texas, you're a little special. You're a little touched in the head. That means that you might not all be there. The elevator doesn't go all the way up. This person could be smart enough just to manipulate you, card number 3. But whatever it is, if you feel deep down that you weren't the cause for whatever the problem is, or you aren't the one that's causing this issue, then you need to look at the origin of the problem. Now, for some of you, you literally could be dealing with someone that is just manipulative, and they're like making you think you're losing your mind. Like, I don't know if I'm coming or going with this person. I don't know if I can believe them. They're saying things. I don't trust them, but I'm not sure. You could be dealing with someone that this is what they do, male or female. They play games with people. They make people feel out of sorts. They do it because it's easier to manipulate somebody who's confused, especially when it comes to love and matters of the heart. The craziest thing is people can say, I love you, look you dead in the eyes, and not give a fuck about you, but you get caught up on that. But they told me they love me. And I get this in so many readings with men and women, but they told me that they love me. I can tell you any fucking thing right now. I'm a supermodel. You're the only one I'm talking to. I don't eat potato chips in bed. I do not drink Dr. Pepper. I mean, I could tell you a lot of shit and it would all be a lie. But if you're a person who can manipulate, you can make somebody believe it, especially when you deal with people who want to be in love, who want to be connected. So if you're dealing in this energy and somebody is talking, 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 and you're like, I'm confused because it's not going the way I want, stop listening to the talk. Pay attention to the actions. Are they coming home when they're supposed to come home? Are they calling you when they say they're going to call you? Are they doing the things that they're supposed to do in a relationship where you don't have to keep questioning? If you have to keep questioning somebody in a relationship and they're like, oh, no, I was with my boys, or no, I was with my girls hanging out, or I didn't hear my phone, or whatever. And some of you are like, wait a minute. You got to look a little bit deeper in it, because you could be getting manipulated. You could be having somebody who's playing. That's why he's called a player. Whether this is a male or female, women play too. A lot of guys get got by women who play games. You know, so you got to be really careful. If you listen to the talk, and it doesn't add up, then it's bullshit. There is no big relationship with someone that can't show you that they're in a relationship or doing the things that they need to. Whether this is a friend, family member, lover, you got to look at actions with that with card number 3. Got to look at actions. Card number 4. Card number 4, we got feeling trapped in something and wanting to walk away from the drama. Some of you may be stepping over into somebody else's lane, or you may be put in somebody else's lane. And I can't remember card number 4, but I felt like there was some conflict that came in with one of the weekly reads. And this may be off of that conflict. Be really careful that you don't insert yourself into something that you don't need to be in. One of the main issues I see when I read people are people that are so caught up in other people's shit that they can't focus to get out of their own way. It's like, oh, well, I want to start a business, but my family is this, and my people are that, and this is going on with me, and I can't focus. Well, you got to take that out the equation. Hold up, you guys. Let me go ahead. Thought I had turned my phone off. So you could be dealing with that energy of being caught up in something that you don't need to. Now, the feeling trapped card, for some of you, I feel like when I see this could be emotional, because of the barbed wire. It's hurting to get out of the situation. Like, I want to get out of it, but it's really painful for me to try to maneuver it. Because if you've ever been caught in barbed wire, the more you struggle with it, the more it tends to tighten up on you. So I feel like some of you may be caught up in a situation where it's like maybe you love a person, maybe you are emotionally connected to them, but this person is bringing some type of drama, confusion to your life, to your world. Maybe there's something that you need to talk about with this person, but you don't know how to say it. Eventually, it looks like some of you may be coming to a point where it's like, I need to walk away. I need to walk away because this is no longer serving me. It's not leading me to my goal. It's not helping me complete my goal. One of the biggest issues is sometimes being attached to something for far longer than what you need to be. And for some of you, if you're feeling trapped in a situation, that means it's not a good situation anyway, especially if there's a lot of confusion behind it. What am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing? And we have a person that is like, look, I'm out. I don't want to do it anymore. It's heavy. I don't want to do it anymore. So some of you may be coming to the conclusion that I need to walk away from a relationship. I need to walk away from a friendship. I need to walk away from a job. Whatever it is that's making you feel like you're trapped or like you can't move forward, it's not conducive to your growth. It's not helping you move forward because you feel stuck. You feel stagnant. And it could be that it has other people involved in it where it's like, it's not my shit, but I'm in it. And I see this a lot with Facebook, with a lot of people that get all caught up in posts and things, and they go back and forth. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? They don't even live in the same state. They're not going to see each other. They don't even really know each other that way, but they're sitting up there, keeping you know, this negative energy going over and over again to where they get stagnant. I can't work on my business. I can't work on the projects that I need to complete. I can't finish whatever it is that I'm trying to do because I'm caught up in some unnecessary drama that I have no business being in. So if you're dealing with this card number 4, I feel like Spirit is saying, look, it's time for you to go ahead, close the door, shut the computer down or whatever. Stop dealing with this energy because it's not somebody trapping you. It's not Spirit trapping you. This is somebody that literally is putting themselves in this situation because they can walk away from it. Some of you may even have a person that decides to walk away from you. It's like, man, you're too heavy. Your energy is too negative. Your vibe is low. We don't vibe together. That's my main thing right now. We ain't vibing. They be like, what are you talking about? We ain't vibing. You see my thing? We ain't vibing. So I got to move forward. And there's nothing wrong with that. Um, a lot of times we look back at things and it's like I could have accomplished this, but I didn't because I was caught up in bullshit that I didn't have to be caught up in. It brings me to a story. One time I had somebody reach out to me for advice or a reading, and it was free, and it was somebody that I knew, and they were like, well, what do you think about the situation? And I was like, well, A, B, C, D, what are you going to do? And so there was a post or something that was made, and I liked on the post from a different person that they were having problems with, and they came back in my message board. And it was like, why would you do that? And it was like, well, I like the post. It was no big deal. I like the post. And they were like, well, you just need to stay in your lane. Don't get in our business. Well, goddamn. Not even 5 minutes ago, you were in my inbox putting me in your business. But that was cool because I am the queen of let's just walk away. And that's what I did. Blocked that person, kept going on with the other person because I like the post. So if you put people in your shit, don't get upset with what comes out with that. But if you end up in shit that you don't want to be in and it has nothing to do with you, let me get the right card. You can do this. Card number 4. All right. I guess that triggered me. So that's why we put a little bit more time on it because I see it happen so much, especially lately. And we're in Mercury retrograde where everybody is the communication is fucked up. Everybody's confused, and I'm just looking at it, eating popcorn, like, oh, I got to get off of social media because it's like bullshit. So if you're stuck in that, walk away. Card number 5. Card number 5, we got some spiritual gifts that are growing. Whether you see yourself as spiritual, gifted, whether you feel yourself or psychic or intuitive, empathic, whatever you want to call it, some of you are going to be connecting more with spirit. Now, this could be through meditation. Maybe you're starting something new. Maybe you've been sleeping and you have spirit coming to you. Maybe you're soaking in a bathtub and you're getting messages. But I feel like there's some major spiritual growth that's coming. You're being elevated or you're being downloaded where there's going to be some things that come in and you're like, whoa, I didn't know I could do this. What's going on? Some of you are definitely going into that energy where it's like, okay, let me let me figure out. Maybe you're a little bit afraid because you're seeing things are changing in your environment, you're hearing things, your perspective or your perception could be changing with certain things, and it's because you're in the midst of spiritual growth. So there's going to be some things that really open up for you, but they open up for you in a way where there's clarity. And don't be surprised if maybe you have some thoughts or some really deep things that come through and you're like, wow, I never thought about this before. It's never connected to me before. And I feel like this could be spirit guided. You could have ancestors. You could have certain deities that are coming through to you. And it's because maybe they want to communicate, they want to work with you. Now, you have free will, card number 5. You don't have to open this up if you don't want to. Everybody is intuitive. Everybody has mediumship abilities. Everybody has a connection to spirit, whether you choose to use it or not. It's not a secret club that you have to join. It literally is practicing in a place of mindfulness where you become quiet and you can start to hear, feel, see the other dimensions and things that really twirl around us because they're there. And I know it seems weird, but if you start to meditate, you're going to see a lot of things that you're like, whoa. You're going to see yourself in other dimensions. You're going to see yourself in other places, and you could be completely different. You could be living a completely different life, but those things exist in that reality. So some of you, and I know, didn't I just go really, really deep? I remember the first time I was meditating and I saw a galaxy, it is clear as day, and planets floating around. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck is that? Or meditating and you see this energy come in your face and blow air in your face and then back up. And then you realize you're still connected. You're connected, whether it's a higher power, whether it's the universal God, whether it is God Almighty, there's a connection. So for some of you, I do feel that there's going to be some growth that comes in. Do not be afraid. If you are, reach out to me. Let's talk about it. Reach out to another reader or somebody that can, coach you through. There's therapists that actually deal with this too. So if you do see things that are coming through, and it's like, oh my God, I'm losing my mind, I must be going crazy. It's spiritual growth. There's some things that are going to be opening up for you, and it could be because some of you have already open this door. Maybe you're very intuitive, maybe you're very empathic, and you're starting to pick up on a lot of things that are changing on this planet, in this world right now. So don't be afraid of it at all. All right, card number 6. Card number 6, we got illness, and then we got the divorce or separation card. Card number 6, I feel like for a few of you, you may end up having surgery, or this could be somebody around you that's having surgery. But I feel like it's for a lower part of the body. Now, for some, it could be uterus, colon, stomach. I'm not a doctor, so the first thing I will say, if you are having some type of pains, cramps, stomach bloating, any type of swelling, you need to go ahead and go to the doctor. For some of you, this could be something minor. This could also even be a tummy tuck for a few of you. If you've been thinking about getting maybe some type of surgery or something done, I feel like it has something to do with the lower body. I'm getting um, something with bloating and cramping, and you could be male or female with this. I don't know if this is pregnancy because I don't see the pregnancy card, and I really don't feel like it. So this could be a hernia. This could be cyst. Um, all I can tell you is for card number 6, I feel like that some of you may end up getting something that needs to be taken out. Now, I do feel that whatever it is, the doctor can handle it and you're going to be well taken care of. If this is not you, this could be somebody close to you where you may be dealing with somebody who's having some type of stomach issue, digestive issues, and there may be some things or a small procedure that needs to be done with it. Like I said, I am not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I'm a massage therapist. And it's so funny because I'll get clients that come in and they're like, Tanya, what is this bump? Or they'll pull the sheet back and go, what is this rash between my legs? And I'm like, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I don't even play one on TV. So if you are having issues with your health, please, please, please never let tarot cards or psychics or mediums stand in for the place of, professional medical help. Now, if you decide not to deal with Western medicine and you decide to take a more holistic approach to treatments and things like that, 100% that is on you. And I'm like all there for you because I feel like natural things may help in this situation. But because we have the scissors there, we may need to do a combination of, maybe there's a small procedure or something that needs to be done on top of possibly changing your diet, the way you eat, or things that aggravate your intestines or your stomach. Like I said, for some of you, this could even just be, maybe you lost a lot of weight, you have a lot of excess skin, and you want to go ahead and get it tightened up. So card number 6, fit in, get in where you fit in with that. But like I said, if you're having any type of pains or any type of bleeding, please, please, please go to the doctor. All right. All right, you guys. I hope that helps. I'm gonna go ahead and start on the Scorpio reading and get that done to you, and then we should be all cut up. Cut up. Lord have mercy. So definitely, I still feel like there's gonna be some type of surgery because that was a slip. But I'm caught up, and I wanna um I wanna say that I'm gonna start on December. Oh my God, what the fuck? What month are we in? March. I feel like I'm getting messages in and I don't even know what they pertain to, you guys. December, December, December. For some of you, maybe this pain started back during the holidays. Maybe during the holidays, there was something. Um, if you had some type of surgery before, there could be something that still needs to be done, or either you could have started hurting back in December. But I'm getting something with allergies, food, something that maybe you introduced into your diet around that time. Um, Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. If you had a procedure done in December or you started to feel cramps and pains in December, put it in the comments and let me know if I'm connected to that because I have no idea where that just came from or the cut. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get in on the March readings probably next week. So they will be coming in. Be patient with me. And hopefully, Scorpio, yours will post um, that time. Hopefully, we won't have to do this again with you guys. All right, you guys, I love you.